Let's be clear, if you're here, it's because you don't want to be just another guy in bed. You don't want to be the one she remembers as just one more. You're looking for something more, a secret power that drives her wild for you, leaving her begging for more. You want her to become addicted to the experience with you, dreaming about those moments, with a chemistry between you two that she just can't get out of her head. And to achieve that, you need to learn something that most men never bother to discover: the secret moves that awaken an uncontrollable desire in her. The reality is this: if you think it's all about in and out, you're completely missing the point. Female desire isn't ignited just by friction. There's so much more to uncover. Here are 7 secret moves that will make you that man she simply can't forget. Let's break those myths once and for all and teach you how to master the art of moving your body and hers. But first, before we dive into the video, I've got some news for you. Now you can help the channel gain more subscribers just by commenting on the video. It can be anything: opinions, questions, suggestions. The more you comment, the more opportunities the channel has to grow. So get involved, leave your comments down below, and who knows, you might win a prize from me. And before we continue, you know what you need to do. Hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Here, we teach you how to improve your seduction skills and understand what women really want. Let's get to the important stuff. Number 1. Discover the moves that instantly ignite her desire. The key isn't in the obvious, it's in what happens between moments of intensity. Do you know how to caress her skin in a way that makes her shiver before things get really heated? Before taking any steps, learn to be gentle, delicate, to glide your hands across her skin in a way that sends tingles down her body. Light, subtle movements, almost like an accidental touch, that make her aware of every inch of her body. It's not just about touching her, it's about making each touch leave a mark in her mind. It's not about speed, but intention. Give her a reason to lose herself in the moment and let go. Number 2. How to touch and move your body to stimulate her senses. Look, the male body has an incredible advantage. It can project control and dominance when it knows how to move. It doesn't matter if you're covering every inch of her skin with your hands or just moving close to her. Every gesture must have intention. You want every movement to feel purposeful and confident, as if you have a plan for every curve of her body. That's how she'll know you're not a beginner. You know what you're doing. Use your hands to guide, to explore, and your body to envelop her, making her feel as if you're about to devour her, but with a softness that makes her want more. Have you tried moving slowly along her back, creating a line of kisses that makes her shiver? That sense of anticipation and surprise keeps her senses awake, alert, craving more. Number 3. The importance of subtlety, gentle moves that drive her wild. Not every move has to be strong and intense. In fact, subtlety can be your greatest ally. Have you ever seen how a woman reacts when she feels you're barely grazing her? That combination of softness with intention creates a spark in her mind that can drive her crazy. Gentle, almost imperceptible movements invite her to focus on every sensation, making the experience more intense. Light touches on her thighs, a soft stroke on her neck, even the caress of your breath near her ear as you whisper something provocative. All of this creates a tension that keeps her at the peak of desire. Don't underestimate the power of subtlety, because that's where true control lies. Number 4. How to synchronize your movements to intensify pleasure. Timing is key. It's not just about you or her, it's about both of you moving together as if it's a dance. Every movement must complement the other. If she moves towards you, you respond. If she speeds up, you set the pace, but don't leave her hanging. It's like dancing a sensual tango, where every step has a purpose and every pause adds more fire. Learning to synchronize is what differentiates a man who only cares about his own pleasure from one who wants to take her to ecstasy. You don't have to be the fastest, but you need to know when to speed up and when to slow down. Become the master of rhythm, and you'll see how she completely surrenders to you. Number 5. Slow, controlled moves that will make her want more. Let's be direct. Speed isn't always your ally. Sometimes, what truly drives her wild is when you keep her waiting, making her desire every passing second. Slow, controlled movements that almost seem deliberate tell her you're taking your time, that you're in no rush to get to the end because you know the best part is to prolong the experience. Those moments when she feels you're enjoying every second, every inch, are the ones that will bring her back. Don't rush, enjoy the process, because each moment becomes a promise of something greater. If you do it right, you'll find she never wants those moments to end. Number 6. What to do with your hands to increase passion and connection. Your hands are powerful tools, but only if you know how to use them. They're not just for holding or caressing, they're for guiding, exploring, and provoking. Glide them along her back, her neck, her thighs, and watch how her body responds. Use your fingers to trace invisible lines on her skin, awakening areas she didn't even know could excite her. Caress gently, but also squeeze when the moment calls for it. Your hands should be versatile, soft as a feather or firm as steel. That combination of touch and control creates an intense and passionate experience. The key is that every movement with your hands makes her feel more connected to you. Number 7. The technique of alternating rhythms to keep her intrigued. If you always do the same thing, she'll get used to it and the desire will fade. The key is to alternate rhythms to be unpredictable. Switch between slow and fast movements, gentle and strong. Keep her guessing so she never knows exactly what's going to happen next, but is eager to find out. That mix of intensity and delicacy, predictability and surprise, is what will drive her mind wild. Make every moment a mystery, every move a new adventure, and she'll never want the experience to end. Are you bold enough to break the routine and take things to the next level? Number 8. Exploration moves. How to discover what excites her most. Being a good lover isn't just about fulfilling, it's about exploring. It's like a mission to discover every weak point, every spot that makes her senses explode. Move in a way that allows you to find where she responds most and take mental notes. Those little moans, sighs, or the way she arches her back when you touch a particular spot are your clues. Learn to listen to her body to find out what turns her on and give her exactly that. If you do this, you'll be closer to making her addicted to you, because she'll know that no one else can give her what you do. Number 9. How to use your entire body to create an unforgettable experience. It's not just about your hands or mouth, it's your whole body that creates the magic. From how you wrap your arms around her to how your chest brushes against hers, every part of you should contribute to the experience. Use your hips, your legs, your torso, let everything be in sync. This is what will make her feel like she's losing control because your whole body is focused on giving her pleasure. This isn't just any moment, it's a meeting where you're using everything you have to make her feel unique and desired. Do you know how to move your body so she feels every inch of your presence? That's the key. Number 10. Mistakes to avoid to keep desire at its peak. You can't afford mistakes that ruin the moment. Don't be clumsy or rushed, don't try to dominate her without understanding how she feels. Avoid repetitive moves that make her lose interest. Learn to read her body and signals, and if something isn't working, change it immediately. It's not just about you, it's about creating an unforgettable moment for both of you. If something isn't going well, have the humility to adapt and change your approach. And remember, a true master in bed isn't just the one who knows how to move, but the one who knows when to let things flow and when to take control. If you've made it this far, my friend, comment below with 100% or something else to let me know you've absorbed the knowledge from this video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like and share it later. Let's continue. Moves in bed she'll never forget. 7 success secrets. If you want to be that man she simply can't get out of her mind, you need to understand something fundamental. It's not just about what you do, but how you do it. The moves you leave in bed should be like a mark that stays in her memory, something that makes her want to relive those moments over and over again. Because let's be clear, you're not here to be just another guy, one she barely remembers. You want to be unforgettable, the one who evokes those sighs when she thinks about what happened between you two. And to achieve that, you need to master these 7 success secrets that will make every one of your moves memorable. Number 1. Simple moves that leave a lasting impression. Simplicity is power. If you think you need to be an acrobat to impress her, you're wrong. The simplest moves, when done with the right intensity and timing, can leave a much deeper mark than anything else. A gentle caress at the right moment, a slow kiss in just the right spot, a simple touch along her back while you gaze into her eyes. Those are the moments that will make her remember you even when you're not around. Those are the ones that make her feel safe, desired, and completely caught up in the moment. So ask yourself, are you using your simplicity to your advantage, or are you overcomplicating things? Number 2. How to create an atmosphere that sets the stage for success. Everything begins before you even touch the bed. If you don't set the stage, you're doomed to fail. The atmosphere is everything. The lighting, the scent in the room, the background music, even the temperature. Everything plays a role in building desire. Don't underestimate the power of the environment. You want every one of her senses to be awake, alert, and ready for what's to come. Create a setting that speaks without words, dim light casting shadows in all the right places, a fragrance that makes her feel relaxed yet excited, soft music that sets a slow, sensual rhythm. Before you even touch her skin, you should have already started playing the game. Number 3. The art of varying intensity and speed at just the right moment. This is where many fail. They think it's all about constant intensity, going full throttle all the time. But let me tell you something, if you always maintain the same speed, she'll get bored. The key is variation. Knowing when to speed up and when to slow down, when to be intense and when to be gentle. It's a game of contrasts, and if you master it, she'll never know what to expect, and believe me, that will drive her wild. If you're softly touching her skin, suddenly switch to something firmer. If you're being intense, pause abruptly and watch her reaction. Let her get lost in the moment. Surprise is your ally, use it to your advantage. Number 4. Secrets for using your mouth and hands to take her to ecstasy. If you think it's all about body movements, you're mistaken. Your hands and mouth are your most powerful weapons in this game. Use your lips to explore every part of her body, to caress and whisper, to play with her skin and awaken those little sighs that indicate you're on the right track. Your hands should be like a brush, soft yet firm, exploring every inch without rushing but with clear intent. Remember, every touch should have a purpose, every kiss should be a message. It's not about making a lot of noise, but about knowing exactly where and when to make the precise movements. Number 5. How to keep surprise and mystery in every move. If you want to be unforgettable, you need to maintain an air of mystery. She should feel that there's more to discover, that she's never seen all that you're capable of. Never show her all your cards on the first encounter. Keep something hidden, let curiosity drive her to want more. Do you know how to change rhythm unexpectedly or add little touches that she doesn't expect? That's the difference between being a good lover and one who stays in her mind. Surprise is what will keep her coming back because she'll never know what to expect, but she'll always want more. Number 6. Moves that build anticipation and heighten desire. Anticipation is a game you need to learn to play if you want to be really good in bed. Don't dive straight into the most intense right from the start. Let her want more, build slowly, create tension. Sometimes the key is to stop just when she thinks you're going to continue, making her wonder what your next move will be. It's in those moments of pause, of waiting, where desire reaches its peak. If you know how to play with that, you'll make her lose control without even trying. When was the last time you made her wait, played with her desire until she couldn't take it anymore? Number 7. How to learn to read her body signals to act with precision. If you're not paying attention to her body, you're playing blind. She's giving you signals all the time, from how she moves to the way she breathes. Learn to read them because that's what will guide you to know exactly what to do and when to do it. If she arches toward you, if her breathing quickens, if her hands reach for yours, those are your maps. Don't ignore the signs. Pay attention, learn to read between the lines because in those little responses lie the keys to give her exactly what she needs. Number 8. Rhythmic movement techniques that enhance mutual pleasure. Rhythm is everything. If you can't set a consistent rhythm and adapt it according to the moment, you're losing the game. Rhythmic movements create a harmony between both bodies that elevates mutual pleasure. It's not about being a machine, it's about being a musician who knows when to speed up the tempo and when to keep it slow. Experiment with rhythms that vary, that are unpredictable but maintain coherence. When you manage to synchronize your movements with hers, you create an experience that goes beyond physical pleasure, something that connects emotionally and deeply. Number 9. How to make every touch special and unforgettable. Everything you do should have a purpose. Every touch should be like a promise. Don't touch just for the sake of touching, don't caress just because. Make every brush, every caress, every pressure of your hands meaningful. Have you ever slowly stroked her neck while she closes her eyes and lets herself go? That's what makes her feel special, desired, as if every part of her body is being appreciated. If you make every touch something memorable, she won't be able to forget you. Number 10. The power of eye contact, combining looks with movements. Eye contact. Don't underestimate the power of a gaze. You can touch her in 1,000 ways, but if you don't look her in the eyes at the right moment, you're leaving a lot hanging in the air. The gaze connects everything, making every movement, every touch, take on a new meaning. Look at her when you touch her, observe how she reacts, let her know you're there, completely present. Intense eye contact can be even more powerful than anything else you do with your body. Because you're telling her, without words, that you're totally engaged, that every movement is for her and because of her.